what did the prophecy say about what we're doing to the earth?
Well, it depends on what tribe, and stuff, where you come from, but basically it was saying it would be a time of great knowledge and information. Great knowledge, but people wouldn't be using the knowledge in a good way. It would be a time when greed existed, when I don't know how to explain it, because it wasn't like we talked about money a long time ago, but it was that we would put so much value into things that it was a fake value. Things like that, which is here, which is now all this value that we put on something like the dollar, which literally isn't going to help us. We can be floating in piles of money, millions of dollars, but if we don't have clean drinking water, there's nothing that money is going to do for us. Nothing. And they're desalinating water in California. They're desalinating water in Florida and ocean water already. They're talking about cleaning sewer water to drink. There's a great water grab going on right now that the EPA is fully aware of, a pipeline going in the western part of the country. It's like, think about this, people. We're here talking about this Keystone XL pipeline and why we're against it, and people are saying, well, why are you against jobs? Nobody's against the jobs. No, not at all. We all want to have the jobs, but the jobs won't mean anything if we aren't here to have jobs, because we don't in as a human race, because we're contaminating our water sources. And the bottom line is that water's life. We're over 70% water, and when we're born from the womb in that water. It's very symbolic. And I think people just need to wake up and realize that no amount of money in the world, even if they can buy their way into keeping their little stashes of bottled water, it will end for them as well if they continue this business as usual. But we aren't going to sit around and wait and see. We're not going to sit around and let it happen. That's why we're rising up, and that's why we're fighting, because the fish can't come out here and tell them, hey, quit poisoning us. You know, all the moose, all the beavers, the lakes, the ducks, the four-legged, the winged, everything that swims, they can't physically speak. And so that's why we have to speak on their behalf, because they're dying. And you know, you might have heard some old quotes from some chiefs before, where if what happens to the animals will happen to the people. We kill all the animals, we kill ourselves. And it's happening. So it's really a situation that's going to go one of two ways. I strongly believe that. And I'm not saying I know when. It could be 100 years from now. It could be more, it could be less. But why, if we know for sure that it's going to happen, would we sit around and just wait and see? No. So that's why we're here, we're speaking, and I'd rather not have to be here, but I don't, you know, I'm not an environmentalist. I don't like being put in that box, because sometimes it has negative connotations. You know, my name is Candy. I grew up in North Dakota, and I saw what was happening around me, and I seen the air getting more polluted every year. I seen my friends dying literally because of oil companies and oil industries, not only from cancer, but from semi-trucks, killing them and getting away with it. And so I got really angry. You know, sometimes I cry, but it's because I'm mad, you know, and it's because I want to do something about it. And so that's what the Rise Up means. Get out and use your voice and then do something about it, because the people that sit around and don't do nothing are the ones that have, there's a quote, I believe it was Desmond Tutu. He said, "The people that stay neutral in situations of injustice have chosen the side of the oppressor." And I'm not going to take that route. I'm going to stand up and fight. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care how difficult it is. I don't feel like I have a choice. So I'm going to fight. All the rest of the time that I can, that the Creator allows me to. And maybe even beyond, who knows, but I will be here, and I'm not going to go anywhere, and I'm going to grow the movement, because the only ones that can save us is us. But, you know, that's the bottom line, and you can't drink the oil, you can't drink contaminated water. It will make you sick, and you will die. So I think that's all I have to say on that note.